If this video gets posted, that means it turned out good, so you should keep watching. Hello you guys, and welcome back to our channel. In case you are new around here, I'm Shelby. We usually also have my husband standing right beside me, so maybe I'll just insert a little picture of him there. He will be joining later. He's just running a little late home from work, and I was already planning to film this recipe, so I'm gonna have to do it mostly by myself. But I think I will be getting his assistance in a little bit. Tonight is date night. We usually just do it in the house. Like, we don't really go out a lot because we try not to spend too much money. And we honestly really love cooking, so it works out that our date nights are just like home cooked meals and quality time together. Those are kind of like our love languages. It also helps that Matt's parents, whom we live with, and we are so grateful, but they happen to be out of town this whole week. Usually we have to kind of like jokingly fight over who gets the house, who gets the kitchen for the night. So tonight we have it all to ourselves, which is very convenient. I'm going to be attempting to make linguini with clams, and I'm also going to do a side of whipped ricotta with hot honey and pine nuts, I think, which is my first time making this. So if this video gets posted, that means it turned out good. So you should keep watching.
One of the reasons I wanted to learn how to make this recipe is because it's one that we had a lot during our travels in places like Italy, Montenegro, and Greece. And it became one of our favorites.
So I'm gonna get all my stuff kind of prepped. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is prepare my clams. And I just got these at my local Ralph's this morning. I read that it's not really recommended to get them more than like a day or two in advance, so that's why I chose to go shopping this morning. The weird thing about clams is that they're still alive when you buy them. Maybe that's like not news to anyone, but it was to me. And I guess I think of when you see lobsters in the supermarket or at a restaurant that are still alive, which is sad because you realize they're about to die. And if you find that any of them are already dead, which would be shown if they're like open at all, or if they're cracked, then you are supposed to dispose of them because they're not safe to eat. So in order to prepare them, before I cook them, I'm gonna put them in some cold water. Leaving them in there for like 20 or so minutes kind of encourages them to like breathe, supposedly. So they open up a tiny bit and let out any sand that's in them, which is really important because no one wants a big bite of sand in their pasta. Alright, my clams have been purging, as it's supposed to be called. And I forgot to mention it earlier, but it is important that the water has some salt in it. I guess fresh water kills clams. So you need to use salt water. I'm gonna scrub them underwater and kind of scrub off anything extra and then put them back where they were before. Next I'm gonna chop up some garlic and a shallot, and I'm gonna put this all in the description too, so if I'm not like giving exact amounts during the video, that's why. I actually love leaving my shallots and onions in the fridge, just so that they get really cold. I find that helps with the eye burning, like crying sensation. It usually doesn't happen as much if it's really cold for some reason. So a little hack for you. Wow. I feel like our food tastes are usually more on the like Italian Mediterranean side, so this is kind of right up our alley. I feel like my journey with cooking, I mean, it's still going, obviously. I grew up watching a lot of cooking videos with my mom. We'd always watch Giada De Laurentiis on the cooking channel, who honestly I still follow her on social media. She's great. It wasn't until probably like college or right after college that I kind of started trying to cook a little bit more, like when I was living on my own. Then when Matt and I got married, we really wanted to both save money and also cook at home. And so we tried a lot of new recipes and definitely made some mistakes, but that's how you learn. I feel like we really grew in our cooking knowledge and excitement for cooking in those first like couple years of marriage. And then last year, in our 3rd year of marriage, is when we traveled for 7 months throughout Europe, went to 20 different countries, and got to try lots of really good food. So I feel like we were really inspired by that, just to want to cook. I have a whole note on my phone of like things I want to learn how to make that we tried in Europe, and it was just an ongoing note that I would update with each new thing that we tried in Europe. I'm like, I need to learn how to make this. This is definitely from my list. But I think even if you can't go travel and try food, like there are so many good local places you can try that are like family owned, from people who come from different places. I mean, we have this great Greek restaurant in town that we really like that feels very authentic to us. And then there's this really awesome Italian deli down in our little downtown area that is for sure like authentic. The owner is straight from the Amalfi Coast. She grew up there. And we just love like discovering those places and giving them our business. And it's just a fun way to like explore the world without having to actually pay for traveling and, you know, leave your home. All right, garlic and my shallots are done. I'm gonna go ahead and boil my pasta and then start sauteing this together with some olive oil and add the clams and some white wine, I think, lemon juice, that kind of stuff. So let's go. Okay, my clams all opened up beautifully, so I'm going to transfer them to a plate and continue cooking the sauce and pasta, but I don't want the clams to get overcooked. Do you know that when you buy clams and cook them, they're still alive?
I didn't know that either. This looks really good.
Thank you. It takes you back to our travels in Italy and Greece.
See if this... Ooh, you're gonna get the full belly mash.
You could have worn a shirt if you wanted.
That's fantastic.
Okay, it's not too spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Good, good.
Wow.
Is it really yummy?
Very flavorful.
Yay.
10 of 10 would have. Again, thank you for making such a beautiful dinner. That meal was very tasty, Shelby. Thank you.
Thank you for eating it.
I've missed your home cooking. Good looking. And I can't wait for more. If you guys have any recommendations of stuff you would like us to try, let us know in the comments below.
And let us know if you tried this recipe
Yeah,
for
that
yourself.
would be awesome. We always like hearing success stories or failure stories. Those can be funny too.
Well, or even if someone else tries it and like improves it on what we did, then we'd love to learn from you.
So let us know. And as always, enjoy each other and enjoy life, and see you around.
I didn't know where you were going with that. As always, we never say anything consistently on this channel.
No, we never say anything consistent.
Okay, good
We'll
night.
check you in the next one. See ya. I think we got it.